Today, my goal is not only to educate you, but also to inspire you about what I do. Our kids are dying. That is a devastating truth. On a regular basis, we're hearing about teen suicides and school shootings. Our kids are in crisis. Today's generation is more disconnected from prior generations than ever before. Suicide is the second leading cause of death for youth ages 10 through 24. And it is not discriminating. It is happening to boys, girls, rich, poor, athletes, scholars, popular kids, and those who isolate. Depression and anxiety are huge straight across the board. Today I'm going to share why I have such a passion for bridging the gaps between parents and their children. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing to bridge that gap and how you can help. Why do I have so much passion? I absolutely love being a mother. Parenting is my passion. There is no greater contribution in my mind than feeding into the hearts of our children. In 1989, when I was pregnant with my first son, I read a book that would forever change my life. It is called The Secret Life of the Unborn Child. It was a seed that was planted that would not only become my passion in life, but it was also my calling. People have believed for as long as I can remember that there is no manual for raising children. I say not true. The manual is inside each child. It's found in their expressions, behaviors, words, tears, their laughter, and most of all, their eyes. If we take the time to slow down, we can see, hear, and feel what is important to know about our child. My background includes certifications in life coaching, performance consulting, neuro-linguistic programming, and neurological repatterning, how the brain works. I also have 35 years in legal experience in civil litigation, which has given me the ability to objectively evaluate and then mediate differences. As a single mom for most of my parenting journey, I have learned to prioritize and balance being a stay-at-home mom while building 2 businesses. I've learned what hills are worth dying on and have developed tremendous patience and discernment on what and when not to push kids on. Why should my work matter to you? Because you are part of the solution. It is unacceptable that youth suicide is so prevalent. Over Easter break, an 8th grader took his own life. Nearly a month ago, a junior in high school took his life. In January, there were weekly teen suicides in Temecula, Murrieta, and other parts of Southern California. And it's not just the United States. Our biggest obstacles are not social media, internet, screen time, and phones. They are busy schedules, stress, and unprecedented pressures on our kids. So the question becomes, what do we do? Do we blame schools, families, technology, or the government? No. We don't use our time and energy for blame. We use it to work on a solution within our own families. It is not just one thing that is causing our kids to spiral downward. It's today's environment as a whole. That's why it's not one demographic that is affected. This plague that is coming through our world does not discriminate in who it takes. It takes whoever is susceptible. The answer is education and connection. When we know how to influence our children with love instead of judgment, with kindness instead of control, the future will change instantly. I bridge gaps between parents and children because that is the foundation of everything else. What is unique about my approach and sets me apart? I believe there is a manual. Most people don't. I focus on relationships and communication instead of behaviors. I partner with families and teach them how to become a team. I provide classes and tools that restore relationships. My work targets resolution at a heart level and prevention. I can detect subtle things that parents don't see and help them course correct before they even realize they're off track. You and I did not grow up in an environment like today's kids, where nothing ever stops. We had grocery stores, banks, and gas stations that actually closed. Mail came once a day. You waited 2 weeks for a letter. We didn't have waves of energy flowing through our homes and neighborhoods while we slept. People weren't calling and texting at all hours of the night. Downtime and family time was built in, and it is rapidly being removed. We used to run away from home when we were upset. Kids today hurt themselves and others. What is needed is connection and communication starting very young so we can protect and educate our children. That starts at home. Statistics show that 76% of kids go to the internet for help when they think of self-harm. Only 16% go to mom or dad. My job is to change that, to empower parents in ways that cause connection with their kids instead of distance. The services I offer are free phone consultations, weekly newsletters, parenting classes, team events, a maintenance program, books, groups, and individual coaching by phone and in person. The benefits? Course correcting as our children grow up instead of the surprise that we've been off track for 5, 10, or even 15 years. Respect and trust are valued. When done well, parents have the ability to positively influence their children in all of the areas that are challenging us today. Our children will then create the bridge to incorporate values and connection into tomorrow's world of technology. With a future of hope and connection, we can expect less suicides. In closing, our kids are in crisis. They are dying. Would you be willing to partner with me to change that? If so, please share my classes and team events in your circles. Introduce me to leaders you know at churches, schools, and youth programs. And sign up for my free newsletter at alovingway.com so you can pass it on. Together, we are making a difference. Thank you.
Yeah.